What's up, guys? This is Mike, and I'm back with my first video on this new channel. If you're familiar with my other channel, Yankees Jets Fan 71, you'll know that I normally do sports cards, bobbleheads, anything related to the Yankees, Islanders, Jets, Knicks. I wanted to start this new channel showing off all my non-sports stuff. I am a big collector of Spider-Man, Batman, the Beatles, um, Kiss, Star Wars, and other stuff. So I wanted to start a channel that shows off all the non-sport stuff. So I wanted to, first of all, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. I hope you guys have a safe one. And I wanted to start end the year with my first video on the channel. So I had purchased books from In Stock Trades, and actually not In Stock Trades, I'm sorry, from Cheap Graphic Novels. In Stock Trades is where I normally get my graphic novels and collected editions, but I now will explain why I actually ordered from Cheap Graphic Novels this time. And I also made my second purchase with Books Outlet. So let's turn the camera around and we'll show off what I did pick up in these two orders. Okay, so these are my two orders from Book Outlet and from Cheap Graphic Novels. We'll start off with the first one, which is the non-comic book, non-graphic novel, which is a book about the Beatles after their breakup. It's by Pete Doggett. It's called You Never Give Me Your Money, and it's a Los Angeles Times bestseller. I'm sure it was a bestseller in the New York Times also. It's a book about the Beatles after they broke up, what happened in the years following the breakup. This is a book that's been on my want list for quite a while. So happy to have it in my collection. It's going to be one of the first books I do start reading in 2024. I did pick up from Book Outlet the Fantastic Four Volume 3 Epic Collection. This is the Coming of Galactus. I haven't read the first one. I only have Volume 1. I'm such a really big fan of the Epic Collection books. Mainly I pick up the Spider-Man ones, but I also wanted to start picking up some other ones. I do have Daredevil Volume 1. I have The Incredible Hulk Volume 1. And I managed to grab this one, The Coming of Galactus, and this is Volume 3 in the collection. I also managed to pick up The Amazing Spider-Man Maximum Carnage. If you're a fan of the 90s Spider-Man, Maximum Carnage is a storyline that you're well familiar with. I have read the story once before, and never really got the chance to reread it. So when I knew that the Epic Collection was coming out, I had to get it, and it took me a while, but I finally did pick it up. I got this also from Book Outlet, and I got this at a really, really good deal. This is volume 25 in there. And if you know anything about epics, just because it's a volume 25 doesn't mean there's 24 other epics that are out there. This is just, I guess, the volume, the numbering that they gave this book. So there's that. I also picked up The Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man or Spider-Clone. I believe this is the Clone Saga, the beat from the 70s. And this book actually didn't come in great shape. There's some wear on here. When I feel the cover, I feel creases, I feel nick marks on here. You can see right there, it's all scuffed up, and there's one line there that's on the book. It's not a big deal to me, only because I'm going to read it. It's not going to be in mint condition, but still, I would have liked the book to have come in better condition than what I got. This is volume 9 of this particular run for The Amazing Spider-Man, and this will be a book I'm also looking forward to reading. I haven't read many of the 1970s Spider-Man stories, so looking forward to checking this epic out at some point. I also picked up from not In Stock Trades, from Cheap Graphic Novels. These two are the Cheap Graphic Novels pickups. This one is Amazing Spider-Man Great Responsibility Volume 2. This is one I've been after for quite a while. This is the second printing of this book, I believe. I have the first volume, not first printing, but a first volume of the book. I don't really care about the printings because I'm not collecting comics to collect them. I collect comics to read them. And I don't really care about the first volumes, first printings. I just try to get these in as much best order as I can to have as much of a complete run of stories as I can. So this is the second volume in the Steve Ditko Stan Lee run of the Amazing Spider-Man. This is the first two volumes are just the Steve Ditko runs. The third volume, which I already have and already read, which is Spider-Man No More, is the beginning of the John Romita Sr. run on the Amazing Spider-Man. And Steve Ditko and John Romita are my two favorite Spider-Man artists, so to have these books is really, really cool. And I love the back here of the image on there, drawn by the great Steve Ditko. And finally, to kick it off, I got the hardcover edition of New Frontier. This is the deluxe edition. I've seen the movie. I've never read the story. So when I was able to get this one for a really, really good deal, I jumped all over it. I haven't read it yet. It's still in the shrink wrap. I will start this in 2024. Obviously, Marvel is my favorite comic company, but I do like DC also. I mean, Batman, I love reading Batman books. I love reading Superman books. I would love to get into Green Lantern and The Flash. So this is going to be a good jumping point for me. Plus, I just love the art of Dwayne Cook. May he rest in peace. Just love the vintage art that he put in on this story. If you've read this story, if you've even seen the cartoon movie, then you'll know how cool Dwayne Cook's art is. You know, sorry, it's Darren Cook. Stupid me. But you'll know how awesome his art is. He also did a couple of Batman stories, which I've been trying to get my hands on also. And he also did Spider-Man. I think a small run on Spider-Man, which I'm trying to find if there's a collected edition of that. So I'm just really happy to have these books, and I can't wait to start reading them. And I guess kind of got the idea to doing videos like this from watching guys like Larry's Library. Of course, Near Mint Condition is another one of my favorite channels. And I think it's Near Mint Hunter or Mint Condition Hunter, something like that. He is another one I like to follow when it comes to comics. So anyway, guys, enough rambling. These are my pickups for Book Outlet and cheap graphic novels. Hopefully I can start doing more videos on this channel showing off various pickups over the new year, and maybe I can even do out and abouts at flea markets or toys shows. So guys, thanks a lot for watching the video. Please comment below, let me know what you think of it, and click that like button if you like what you've seen on this video and want to subscribe for more content such as the one you saw today. I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas and a happy holiday. And I hope you guys have a great and safe 2024. Take care.